Hello everyone and welcome back to the Let's Play of Digimon World 2003. We are live once again on YouTube and Twitch, but definitely Twitch is the best part, of course, wink wink nudge nudge. And it's been a little bit since I last did this, so I'm trying to put myself back, even though this is going to be the last, most likely the last Digimon World stream for this year. I will not be streaming Digimon World next week. I will be streaming for a charity event, 5-day games, which I've done once before. So I'll be doing that with their Twitch. So go over to 5-day games, and I'm going to be streaming Batman actually. So that would be fun, and try and raise some money. But for now, we are back with Digimon, and then next year we'll finish the game off and stuff. We might even finish it by January, possibly. Next year, 2019. Man, the year sure goes fast, eh? But anyway, back on target. So I think I know what I'm going to be doing today. This is going to be pretty much nothing but not tamer battles, but no, not tamer battles at all. Boss battles, I guess, mini boss battles. So we're at this point where we're not quite end game, but we're actually kind of getting there, or I should say end game for before the post game stuff, because we have post game stuff because this is Digimon World 2003, not World 3, so there is post game stuff in this one. That's why this is different. But yeah, in a way, we're actually kind of, sort of, on the way to end game. Like we straight up actually are. So yeah. I believe in the last episode, we were trying to figure out a way to get into the Amaterasu server. And we're like, okay, we need like inside help or something. We basically need like help from anyone who might be in the server. And it just so happens that we have that guy, I think it was Kenny, who said he's basically trying to find the resistance. And essentially what we needed to do for that is to go find the resistance, and then we can kind of, I guess, take down the server. Well, we come up with a plan, I guess, but we're not going to do that just yet. Before we do that, we might as well make these side quests a bit more relevant, I suppose. And we're going to try and set up the legendary weapons. Now, we're not going to do legendary weapons. We're not going to do legendary weapons straight away, but we are going to kind of get it started, sort of. We don't have all of the weapons and armor that we need, so I will be fighting all of the mini bosses. I mean, there are some that are optional for the most part. I mean, this is all optional anyway, but we're going to do it because it's kind of like 100% complete. So we'll be doing all of that, and then when we come back to this, I will most likely proper start the legendary weapons, and then we will do the card island, the dual island in this server. If I run out of time, if I if I don't make the 2-hour mark or whatever, how long I want to stream, then I will try to improvise. But the main goal is just to beat the mini bosses today, so that's what we're doing. I've been stumbling. I've been yeah, so some weird things have been happening. I won't go into detail, but I'm just sort of rattling around my brain right now. My brain is all over the place. I'm just like, ugh. So I'm maybe not in the best mindset, but it's fine. We can just kind of go. I know how to play this game, so it's fine. I won't turn my brain off, but I'm just saying, like, ugh. My brain's going a bit scatty, I guess you could say right now. So it seems we're here. We might as well fight the boss who's in this area. I'm trying to remember who it is. I want to say it's Mega Gargamon, but I could be mistaken. No, Seraphimon, actually, I think. Maybe Black Seraphimon, potentially. Of course, I've been mainly grinding here again to level up a little bit more. Yeah, you know what, I might as well. It's experience, man, and it's good experience. The best you're pretty much gonna get, so Grinding still sucks though, even when you fast forward it. Even when you fast forward it, it still sucks, eh? Pretty much. So, but you know. I mean, for endgame, I'm probably going to be at least level 60, maybe even level 70, at least. The endgame doesn't play around, so... And you've also got the post-game as well, so... It's not even the end. It's not the end game, but, you know. We'll just leave that lone soldier there. Apparently he's on patrol. Can't remember if I got the item up here, so let's have a look. Did I get the item up here? I did, I guess. Probably wasn't anything special. I'm not sure if I got on the camera. So, we fought some bosses in the other server, and of course, by going to these same places, we basically fight the same. No, we don't. We fight different bosses. So here's normally Zambamon, but well, I'm gonna get interrupted. But by Skull Satamon or Satamon. I'm guessing it's Satamon because Satan. I don't know why I always say Saturn, like a Saturn. It's not the planet Saturn. No, it's Satamon. Satyr. Cool design. I always kind of liked the look of Skull Satamon. Now it is, yeah, it's Black Seraphimon. I think all of these guys are black versions of certain Digimon. So this is Black Seraphimon or Seraphimon. I think it's Seraphimon, yeah. You've come to this divine place, now pay the price. Oh no. What do you mean by that? You trying to creep out a kid? It means you will fight with me. Oh, that's not so bad. If you win, I'll let you go. But if you lose, this is the end. I mean, yeah, I'll just get booted back to the game over screen. So, which we have seen once. I've game overed once, I think. Just once. Okay, I get it. Then let's do it. You will not be saying that for long. You had better prepare yourself. Brr. These guys do not play around. These guys do not play around. They do not play around. So, I don't really have a weakness for him because I'm kind of confused about how these black versions work. So I always assumed because the black versions are normally the Dark Digivolutions. Like you've got Black War Greymon. Like he would have to take a dark route in order to get it. And essentially dark route obviously would mean that technically anything to do with like heavenly techniques would work. But it's weird because like Seraphimon is technically an angel. So by that logic you'd think, well, okay, it's a black Seraphimon, so does that make him dark? Is he vulnerable? You know what I mean? To like heavenly attacks, which is kind of like wind. It's kind of weird. Or not. It's kind of confusing. Does that make sense? It's like, I don't know. At least for me, anyway. Whereas some of the other ones, where it's like, oh hey, they might be black, but they're also like machines. So it's like, well, they're probably going to be weak to, I believe, water or thunder techniques. You know, because that's what machines are weak to. Whereas with this dude, it's like, well, I don't know, actually. So, I mean, just hit them with whatever you can hit them with. You know, I'm going to soul charge with Marsmon right here and just wail on him with Heaven Hit. Because Heaven Hit is just overall a really strong thunder move, man. It's one of the best, if not the best in the game. At least the best that we can learn, anyway. It's really good. Really good. And, you know, I can use Soul Charge, or I can use the other one, which I'm not going to name because I can't read that. Too complicated of a word. But I tend to use Soul Charge more because Kumamon doesn't have much MP. He has a lot of HP. He's tanky in terms of HP, but he doesn't have much MP, right? And if you use the other technique, It's stronger than Soul Charge, but you can see more MP. And I feel like, well, you don't really need to. You can use Soul Charge, and that's just as good. You can that way you can like save a little bit on, you know, MP consumption, I suppose. I know if your strength and your courage. I was testing your courage. Yeah, of course you was. Yeah, I won't lose to anyone in that category. Because I'm a 10-year-old kid, and 10-year-old kids always win. That's the spirit. You have passed. I'll give you this as proof. Yeah, I got the sniper suit. The pass will be revealed by courage. The pass? Do you mean the path? I feel like it's meant to say the path, not the pass. The pass will. The pass? The pass? Whatever. Do not give up to an enemy and endure. Okay. Courage is the most powerful weapon. Said Zelda to Link. The power of the Triforce of Courage is the most powerful Triforce. Yeah, alright, so that is numero uno. So we have options. We can go back to the east sector right now, or we can go to the west sector. I am going to... I'm trying to think what the best... I'm trying to think of the fastest route. I didn't look up any like Digimon routes or anything like that. I didn't have the time, to be honest. So I'm mainly going to be using Submerimon to get about... Just because I'm more familiar with, you know, the routes for Submerimon off by heart type of thing. Do I want to go to west sector or do I want to go to east sector? I have to go to both anyway. I'm just thinking what might be faster. Depending on which route I take. You know what? We'll go to west sector. Sorry, love. Halloween was 2 months ago. We're now in Christmas time. December. December 14th of the 12th, 2018. Yeah, it won't be long before the new year comes in. That's 2019, man. Time flies. Ah. Did I mention there's a lot of encounters in this server as well? You gonna let me run? No, you're not. Of course you're not. Valkyriamon is a mega, if I remember correctly. I mean, there are a lot of megas in this server, so that's why it's like, well, yeah, you kind of need megas at least to survive in this server, because they ain't playing no games. Alright, so before we go and fight Wargramon, there are some interesting things. Well, interesting things. There are some items that we can pick up. I'm trying to remember where all the areas are, but there is items to pick up. I would say worth it personally. They're chips. Later on, there's a shop where you can just basically just buy chips. They cost a lot though. They do cost a lot. However, if you've leveled up, if you've grinded a lot, you've probably got a lot of money anyway. I want to go this way, but I'd recommend just, you know, hardly any effort. Just go through these places, pick up the chips. Bob's your uncle. Alright, it's a Platinum Gardramon. Kind of nice looking. Better than the one I saw last time, which I think was blue. That just looked wrong. Got Charisma Chip. I feel like there's always going to be one that I miss, but I'm not 100% sure. One here. Boost Chip, which is speed, if I remember correctly. I think it's speed. So that's cool. And then this one down here, which I don't think we've done. There's no Numamon to chase here. Mind Chip, there we go. There's actually something else I can show off as well. Doesn't really affect anything But it's just kind of like something that you can do. I think that's it. I think that is it. I could be wrong, but I think that's it. So we'll move on now. Alright, so this guy's not easy, but I'm going to stick with Kumamon mainly because I think lightning, thunder is the way to go. Giramon. Yes, you encounter Giramon, Gardramon, and Machinedramon here. So that's kind of cool. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That did a lot of damage. What the hell? My Kumamon needs a bit more defense, I think. It might have a lot of HP, but I've been trying to increase his defense a bit. Yeah, heal me up. It is very useful having a healer on your team, especially one that can kind of hold his own as well. So there he is. Wow, a tamer. Hey, let's play. No one comes, so I was bored. Mate, I know the feeling. I can't play long. I know, just one battle. Okay, then it's okay. I won't go easy on you. I hasn't battled in a while. This is old man Growlmon. All right. So, what's different about Growlmon? He just hits harder. He still has the same move, Atomic Blaster. That is literally it. He just hits harder. He will use stats to lower you, but I mean, War Growlmon does that anyway. So yeah, he just does exactly what a War Growlmon would do in this game. So nice block. Let's see how much this does. Soul Charge and Heaven Hit. That's a lot of damage, but he's got a lot of health. So yeah, and he will try to buff up his strength as well. So actually, I'm gonna do this because if I use this should finish him off if it hits. Oof, oof. That's how strong his strength is now. All right, Heaven Hit. This should finish him. No, it didn't. Wow, that did pretty much almost exactly the same. That's a bit disappointing. I would have thought that would have done more damage. That's kind of strange, but oh well. That's kind of strange. I don't know. You'd think, right? Because it's supposed to be a better version of Soul Charge, but oh well, we won. That's the main thing. So yeah, nothing too much to worry about. Alright, and you're going to give me Hazard Armor. It's just that I think Hazard Armor is literally like Shield Armor, I think. I'll double check. And I don't use Shield Armor, I prefer to dual wield. Personally. Right? It's Hazard Armor is Shield, right? No, maybe not. Wait, maybe not. Maybe not. No, never mind. Legendary Armor of the Wild. Yeah, but I'm guessing it's probably a Guillemon thing. If I had to guess. I don't know. Let's check. Well, none of these guys can use it, I don't think. So, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a Guillemon thing. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because, you know, War Growlmon, all that. Alright, well, we got that, so that's cool. Now for the optional battle. There's an optional battle, where Monzimon was, where War Monzimon was at the other server. There's actually someone else in his place that you can battle for an optional item. So, of course, we're going to do it because I'm going to show all the stuff off. And then I'm going to show you something else as well. I wouldn't call it like an Easter egg, but just like a little thing. Yeah, there's Oinkmon in here. So one thing I just want to put out there, right, is that the AOA came this far, but they didn't go all the way. They did not go all the way. you know, again, maybe someone came here, or maybe the you know, the person who got turned into an Oikmon just decided to come here. I don't know, but yeah, that did decent. Oh, but he countered. Can we block it? We can't. This is gonna hurt. Oof. 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 And then you block. Good work. So you block that attack, but you don't block the counter. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Alright. I'll take it, I guess. Now, before I forget, actually. God, I hope I did. I hope I didn't forget. I bet I did. Which, if I did, I'm going to have to do this the hard way. Because it would take too long for me to go back. So, damn. If only there was a city so close by. Okay. No, I don't, do I? No, I do. Yes, I do. I do. Good. I do. Ooh, okay. So, this should work for Frozen. Revive should help for Frozen. And there's a reason why. Because the opponent we're about to face... Oh, hang on. Don't take away my element. Don't take away my element. What was I on? Water power? Maybe. Get rid of Dance Feather for now. Yes. Opponent we're going to face will paralyze you quite often. Like all the time. Yeah, his gimmick is literally you pretty much just keep getting frozen. He might not necessarily be doing too strong attacks, but he'll just keep freezing you so you can't do anything. He'll stun lock you basically. It sucks. So bring a revive accessory in the hopes, like, I don't think it guarantees your victory, but it's gonna help, trust me. It's gonna save you a lot of headache. Should do anyway. I don't think there's anyone particular that, so I'll let Kotamon try to deal with him, and I can swap him out if I have to. Alright. Yeah, you might see him already up there. Yeah, this is an optional battle. This has nothing to do with the legendary weapons or anything like that. There he is! The king himself, the Black King Numamon. Who are you? You're a fool to enter Black King Numamon's area. I mean, only a fool would enter a sewer anyway. You're one colourful Numamon. Yeah, right? It's so black. Yeah. Stop. That mon isn't black. It's far superior to other Numamons. Okay. I'll take your word for it. You know, the main character's always like, you don't look like much. You know, he's always cocky, he's always arrogant, all that jazz. Anyway, so he's absolutely tiny. But I mean, Numamons are tiny. But yeah, his whole sphere is really, really annoying. He just keeps paralyzing you. That's just his general attack as well. I'm gonna hammer rush him. That did nothing. Oh my god, that did absolutely nothing. So we've got this attack Dark Pupil. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what it does. Oh, okay, you can't run away. Well, I couldn't run away anyway, so what's the point? I guess maybe I can't switch, actually, now I think about it. I was gonna say, I don't know what that does. I know he does that move, but... Wow. Yeah, he's really tanky. Yeah, here we go, here's the attack. Don't get paralyzed, please. Good. Because again, I'm not 100% sure if it, you know, permanently protects you. I want to say it's like high chance to protect you, you know, but I'm not 100% sure on that. We'll find out, I suppose, right? Yep, frozen. See, I told you. And when you're frozen, you can't do anything. I have to basically hope and pray that I get a turn. That did a lot of damage. Wasn't... Oh my god, okay. This is what I hate. See what I mean? Like, even when you have it, it doesn't save you permanently. It doesn't save you permanently. Like, it's so dumb. This fight is actually dumb. Like, it's one of the worst fights in the game. It is so stupid. I'm not trying to run, bitch. I just want to go.
One eternity later.
Got enough to lose. And he's dead. Yes. Pinpoint. Basically, pinpoint. How I see it is that it's like a high chance to critical hit. But there's a chance it won't. Basically, it's like if it'll hit hard or it won't hit hardly at all. Basically. I, the king, lost. You did lose. Your stupid cheap tactic. You are indeed the king. I'll let you have this. What did I get? We got a bit adapter. Just never forget me, King and Digimon. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this bit adapter that we got. Why not? Let's do it. Let's have a look here. Bit adapter. Where are you? Go away, AVG. I'm busy. Gain more bits in battle. So yeah, if you want to gain more bits, then there you go. Alright, I know I haven't streamed for very long, but my throat is starting to hurt a little bit, and so I definitely need to get some new... I think I'm going to get some water. But before we do that, we're going to show this off. So yeah, this is still a thing. The secret room is still a thing in this server, and there's actually... just a few characters here, a few staff members that you can talk to. The AOA captured good tamers and are forcing them to train Digimon for warfare. We have to stop them before they reach the other servers. So that kind of says to me that there are still technically some tamers as well that aren't Oikmon, I guess, but they're just getting them to train Digimon for use, I guess. I wanted to contact the other servers, but then they would have found where we are. So I guess like the AOA didn't come this far. I guess they did in the other server, but I guess they didn't come here. I didn't think to look here, so they've been hiding here this entire time. Now I want to know is who are these Digi eggs? Like what's inside? What about you? We escaped all the way here, but everyone else, they were all turning Oikmon. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. So yeah, these like 3 like staff receptionists. They're just hiding out here, and they're just like trying to figure out a way to maybe get some help from other servers, but I mean they didn't want to get themselves caught, you know. Garbage Mon, I forgot you were a thing. Literal garbage. Literal garbage. That did decent damage. I want to run away. I don't care that you couldn't run. I'm telling you to run. Thank you. Let's get out of here, and then we'll make our way to North Sector. We'll deal with that, and then we can wrap things up with the East Sector.